Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome, welcome. My name is Georgia. So, we are going to do a quick recap and a review, and I mean quick recap and a review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 18, titled Melody versus Marsau Round 5. Ding, 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 ding. So, we start off the episode with we're still at the baby reveal. And we see where they're ready to show everyone the baby. And Tiffany had the pastor say a few words. And within the time that she's speaking, the minister, we have Tisha comes in. So everybody see her comes through the door. And, there were some eyebrows went up and stuff. But it was good to see that she actually showed up. See, she's actually trying. So after the minister said her word and stuff, Tisha went over to greet everyone. And again, we have Stormy acting cold towards her. So first we have Stormy pretending she didn't see Mel or hear Mel say hello at the same event. And now we have Tisha walking and she was still able to greet her, but it was cold. And Tisha saw that and she mentioned it in her confessional, how cold Stormy was to her in the greeting. So after Tiffany, finished over there with her people, she came over and she's like, Tisha, I didn't know you were gonna come. And Tisha was like, well, I just forgot to RSVP, but I am here. So they, did their little thing, and I guess they needed to film a scene or whatever. So they have all the ladies over to a side by themselves. And again, they are bringing up what happened at the Black Expo. And at one point, Tisha is like realized what is happening, and she's like, you know what? I don't need no feedback from nobody. And then Mel took the opportunity to tell Tisha, like, I was talking to Nell, and she told me what happened at dinner with you and Marsau, and the fact that y'all were talking about me and stuff like that. And the reason why I believe Melody took the opportunity to pick that up is at one point we had Stormy telling Tisha that, we really don't have no problem with you if your husband really, and we think, well, I think he's acting like a you know what. And at that point, I thought Tisha was going like stop her right there and like not hit her or anything, but just check her real quick. Don't be talking about my husband like that. That's my husband. But I guess she was looking for the drama. Stormy was, and she didn't get it from Tisha. Tisha was not about to be engaged with her, so she didn't fall for it. And at that point, I think it's when Mel took over and said something like, you know what? I heard that you guys were talking, and again, I don't have any problems with you. So everybody's making it clear to Tisha that they don't have a problem with Tisha. It's Marsau that's the issue. And I'm surprised that Kimmy stayed quiet so long. I'm guessing Kimmy is tired of being in the middle. So she's actually letting let Tisha kind of handle her battles as a sister-in-law. Tisha saw what was happening, so she said she gets up from the table and she walks away because she's not about to be engaged or getting in it with these ladies. So Stormy goes and gets her. So while Stormy go and get her, we still have Mel eating. I think the producers or the cameramen take joy in watching Mel eat in every scene because they keep putting her camera always eating. But Stormy goes and get her, asks her why she got up from the table. She locks arms with her and walk her back into the drama. I'm like, this is crazy. And while she's sitting there at the table, Stormy also has her arm locked with hers, so she couldn't get up and leave. But eventually Tisha's like, because they started up again. This time when she got back to the table, it was her and Miss Nell talking now. And we could see that Miss Nell was not backing down either. Tisha was like, we spoke about this already. Why are we bringing this back up? I thought it was a done deal. Why are we bringing it back up? And there was a discussion about the fact that they didn't make any money at the Black Expo when they did make money at the Black Expo. So Miss Nell was like, so you lied to me because you told me that you guys didn't make any money. At that point, Tisha had enough. Tisha, and I don't blame her, girl. Get up and go. Remember when Mel was doing it last season or the beginning of this season 6? Mel was just leaving every scene when she saw it wasn't conducive to her agenda. Mel was like, "All right, I'm out. Good to see y'all. Hugs and kisses. Peace." And that is what Tisha did. I don't blame her for getting up and leave. She was being ganged up right there, then and there. At some point, we had Tiffany bring the baby over, and the baby was in the middle of the drama. So Lewis's mother came and said, "Give me my grandbaby." So she took the baby out of the mix and walked away, leaving all the ladies there. So who you gonna coo over now that the baby is not in the mix? We are here for a baby reveal. Let's focus on the baby reveal. We don't need no arguments over here. And at some point, we did see Tiffany say, "You know what? Why these ladies arguing?" Before she actually joined them, she was like, "Why these ladies arguing? It's my baby reveal." So okay, so that's what went down as the baby reveal. Again, Stormy, before Tisha was able to leave, she did say it again. Marsau is acting like a Then somebody asked, I forgot who, "So where's Keke?" And then we had somebody else ask, "Oh, Keke was invited?" And Tiffany was like, "Yes, I'm extending the olive branch. I am not making sure, but I'm trying with Keke." We all know the reason why you wanted Keke, Tiffany, is because you don't have a storyline at this point, and we see it. Your husband has been gone. He is disengaged or not engaging. So if the other ladies don't film with you, then you're going to bring Keke in to pretend that you're good with Keke, and then you're going to start up and have drama, so you'll have a storyline. So we see it, girl. If you want to go ahead and do it, go right ahead. We'll watch, but we know what's happening. All right. Next scene, we have Kimmy and Maurice. They are at their new office space, and their project manager is Maurice's brother, Micah. We find out that it's a new construction. It should have been done already, and they're a month behind, and Micah is promising that it's going to be done in 11 days. Kimmy is like, "I don't see it happening." Micah is like, "Put some trust in me, and it's going to work." He walks away and leaves them to have a conversation. They talk about the baby reveal conversation. Kimmy tells Maurice that the issue of the $100 is starting to grow legs and it needs to be addressed. She is informing him of what his brother is doing as far as getting into it with all these ladies. The things he's saying about Melody selling t-shirts and stuff like that. Maurice thought it was funny. Kimmy did not, and I don't think it was funny either. The fact that you're laughing it off, that didn't sound like a nervous laugh, because that was a laugh coming from deep down in the belly. And I don't think it's funny. All of you guys know that Mel is soaring out here. She is doing her thing. She's opening businesses left and right. She's had businesses for the past few years. She's expanding on what she has. And whatever she's doing is working. So you guys just need to acknowledge it and stop fronting like, she's not doing her thing. All right, so that was the conversation between Maurice and Kimmy. I forgot how that ended. They basically, Kimmy's ready to move into her space for her title management company. And Micah, Maurice's brother, is taking forever to finish the construction. All right, now we have Mel and Nell. So Mel goes around to Mrs. Nell daycare center because she did tell her she was going to stop by. And they're talking about what happened at the baby reveal, as well as more stuff that happened when she went to dinner. So Mel is saying to Miss Nell, "I don't know why Tisha and Marsau is acting like you guys don't support their business. I know you bought cases of their chocolate in a bottle, champagne, and I know that you guys have visited Black Cigar Lounge and patronized the business." So Miss Nell is saying that they've been around there so many times at the business and they don't see Tisha out and about. So if Tisha owns 85% of the company, why isn't she not more present? Like up front where you belong, aces in their places. Be up front, watch it, what's going on, watch your money, watch the staff, make sure that everything is, and make sure that you provide great customer service. So that's basically what Ms. Nell is saying. Yes, she says she owns 85% of the business. Show me that you own 85% of the business. Why are you up front and why are you not up front? So Mel explained to her what one of what Mel explained to her what one of the reasons might be. She said when she's doing government contracting, and I do come across that because I do government contracting also. At least I'm just getting started. Where they have the business set aside for a small business, a small woman-owned business, you are looked at more favorably to be granted the job than if they have a man. So they believe that Tisha is just the face of the company and Marsau is running everything in the background. So that would help you be more favorable if you're a woman, black, especially black owned, because the government want to give you the business. So if you're a black owned woman business, you're more favorably for not favored, but there's certain money set aside for you to get loans, to get business opportunities, and other things like that. So that's what Mel is explaining to Miss Nell. I think Miss Nell already knows this. She owns a business. She has a daycare center. So Melody was like, all right, so let me check online to see, what's happening. And then she's like, what? Wait a minute. I'm blocked. I'm blocked. And I blocked her. So Miss Nell was like, how you guys going to work on your relationship if you blocked each other? And Melody was like, you know what? There's so many people blocked on my Instagram that I don't have the time or want to scroll down and find out where she is and unblock her. Melody, come on now, girl. You know you could just type her name in the search bar and then block her if you want. You're waiting for Tisha to unblock you first, and then you're gonna unblock her. You know that's what you do. So stop playing. Anyway, they talk about Marsau a little bit more, and they say that he gaslight people a lot. Like and we all know this, and Marsau already admitted to this, that he likes to poke the bear and get people riled up. So therefore, because it's fun to him, so that's basically what he's over here doing. And the ladies don't think it's funny, and it's kind of insulting. Honestly, it is. It's coming across as a male chauvinist, and that is not cute at all. So now, and the fact that they really can't talk to Tisha about what Marsau does because he really doesn't listen to her. He's like basically does his own thing. He doesn't respect her opinion, and he does what he wants. And that's not cool. If you're in a marriage, you're supposed to be, compromising 50-50. Respect my decision, respect my opinion, and let's work together. This is a union. This is a business. Let's work together and get it done. But Marsau don't look at it like that. He wants to keep Tisha in the house. Melody also said that Marsau is afraid that, if Tisha does, lock elbows with her, like she was like Stormy was trying to lock her in on that seat, that, Tisha would gain some confidence, and she would actually see that, she could be okay by herself. And that is what Marsau is scared of. He don't want Melody and Tisha to be a team, because if they do team up, oh my God. Anyway, so next move on to the next scene. So now we have Keke and her husband. I'm sorry I didn't get his name. They're at home. Her hubby is cooking dinner. We see her come out, and they're talking about the baby reveal. And she said that she was too sick to attend the baby reveal, and she just hoped that they don't still think that she ditched them, but she just was not feeling very well. Her husband is telling her that she needs to change her diet because that's what's making her sick. She's doing late night Chinese food and something about methadone, I forgot. But she's saying to him, don't criticize me, just support me in what I'm doing. So she said, I'm trying to get better on whatever. She's working at it, and she wants him to support her more. And then he tells her, you don't understand how hard it is for me to watch you go through this. I'm sticking by you, but it's very hard. So he's basically telling her, listen, straighten up yourself and get it together, because I'm getting tired of this woman. So that was a little tense conversation between Keke and her husband. It was quick. Now we have Mel and Marsau. They're meeting up. Mel and Marsau meeting up. And like Melanie said, I'm not going to go to Tisha for something that Marsau said. I'm going to handle this on my own. So she invites Marsau for drinks or whatever, but like smoothies or something. So she gets there first, and she's waiting. And why is it we see Marsau pull up in a G-Wagon? Why everybody getting a G-Wagon? that's on the show. First, we have, I think Stormy had hers first, and then we had Melody. We had Tisha talking about she wants a new vehicle, and then we see Marsau pulling up in a G-Wagon. So I think it's Tisha's new vehicle that Marsau is rolling around it. So he comes down to Mel. Mel greets him nice, like, how you been and everything and everything. There's a little sarcasm right there. And Mel was like, listen, I'm talking to you. I'm calling you out because you out here downplaying my work and what I do. And Marsau basically was not apologetic about anything. At one point, I think Melody had an eyelash bothering her, and she's trying to make sure she fixes it. Marsau goes, don't cry, Melody. It's going to be all right. I was like, this dude is something else. It's like, ain't nobody crying over you, Marsau. You going to be the one crying when Tisha find the courage to leave your ass. I was hooping and hollering. You could tell that shook him. Then he was like, Mel, why would you want to say such a thing? Why would you want my wife to leave me and my kids and break up this happy home? And that is where the episode ended. That is where it ended. It's to be continued. So I'm assuming that they're going to get more into it. You're going to have Melody check Marsau or try to. And you know he's going to come right back with the clap back. So I'm looking forward to the next episode. Because as we know, Marsau lives for this. He likes to poke the bear. Like I said, he likes to get the ladies riled up. And he likes to get a reaction out of them. So it's going to be interesting to see the continuation of this this scene between Melody and Marsau. It's been a while since they had one-on-one. The last time they had a one-on-one was when Melody first dissolved all the businesses with Martell, and they were outside the establishment, Melody's new office, and they were going back and forth. So I think that's the last time they had one of those one-on-one. But Marsau is something else. Anyway, guys, that is my recap and my review. I really do hope Melody and Tisha could get together, because you could tell that Tisha wants to be able to go out and do things on her own. And the fact that Marsau is trying to keep her in is not cute. I need to see Tisha and Miss Nell have a conversation about that she was trying to get across at the table, where she was asking her how she, her and Chris dealt with, I should say, infidelity in the marriage in the past. So that conversation needs to be had. So I'm looking forward to that. And as far as anybody else, I don't know. I don't think anybody else is bringing it so far. Let's see what happened. But those are the two that I want to see happen. I want to see Tisha step out more. She's trying. Y'all, Marsau, you need to stop holding your wife back and let her get out here and do her thing. Anyway, guys, I thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you like it. Subscribe to the channel for more reality TV reviews, celebrity gossip, and make sure you hit the notification bell. Share this video if you care. And until next time, be sure to take care of yourselves and your families. Bye-bye.